Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Mindy from Mindy's Crafts and Cash. I stamped a few different things to use in my ABC book, and now I'm going to color them and then cut them out. So let's see how much we can get done. So I have a mermaid. Let's see. These are called Tri-Blend, and they're brush markers, and I have 3 different colors that are sort of similar, so you can do a little bit of blending, and that's what I will be doing. I am not the best colorist, but for years that was my main craft when coloring got big, about 10 years ago. And I have a huge collection of coloring books, and honestly, without exaggeration, I probably have 1,000 markers, which isn't that hard to do because if you buy a set of 120 or 150, they all add up. Okay, so I did the lightest. Now we'll do some of the medium. And these are alcohol markers, so they do bleed. So they go right through. Ignore that. That was a mess up. And then this is the darkest. So we'll kind of go around the outside with the darkest there. And then we'll go back and blend it in with the lightest. Okay. Not wonderful, but not horrible. Let's give her some skin. This is the medium one, so we'll go back in with the lighter one. So how was your day? I had a good day. I did my video this morning, and then I went to the We Care office, they call it. That is where we loan out the medical equipment. I volunteer on Mondays, and I'm not sure when this video will go up, but that's what I did today. And then one of the women I volunteer with, Eileen, good friend of mine, she went in her bathing suit as well. We just wear a dress over it, a cover-up. That's decent. And then we went right to the pool, and we spent an hour in the pool. And then we did a quick dip in the hot tub, which felt really good. I'm gonna just do a little bit more here and here and here. And for her lips, I'm going to use a regular pen because it's such a little area, I'll never get it with a fat marker. Okay, and now let's see, what color do we want her top to be? Let's give her some purple. Whoa, this was darker than I thought. And she's holding some kind of bauble. We'll make the bauble little orange bauble. And this is not orange, it's red. So I have a funny story about colors. I moved down to Florida, and my parents were coming down on 95, which is the big north and south road. And Mom stopped, and she was very sweetly buying me towels. So I thought that was so kind of her. And she had told me on the phone that she bought me towels. They stopped in North Carolina or whatever. Well, she's got green hair. I thought that was yellow. So I was doing my bathrooms in mauve. So my mom opens up the towels. I said, Ma, these are orange. She said, orange? I thought they were mauve. I said, nope. It turns out my mother had cataracts, and she had a sepia colored cataract, and that made everything off as far as the colors go. So I know I am getting cataracts as well. It's going to be a couple of years before I have the surgery, but I'm sure that it's distorting my color vision. We shall see. So she has green hair instead of blonde. But you know what? She's a mythical creature, so it doesn't much matter. And now we'll put in some highlights. The fun part about these is you have the colors right attached. The only problem is one of them runs out. You can't really do much. And let me see. I have a gold pen here, and we will make the crown just some gold. One thing is that or not. There we go. Okay. Is it seems like the glittery thing stuff doesn't show on the videos. Okay, there she has a gold crown. And let's see. When I'm coloring, I usually keep the colors out that I'm working on. Okay, so the first one is done. Not wonderful, but not too bad. Next, I'm gonna do the grandfather clock. And that's an easy one. We'll just do that in shades of tan and brown. Let's go a little darker. So in a little while, I'm going to play cards with my friends. So I will come back and finish this video later. But at least I got started. Okay. Even though I went out of the lines a little bit, I'm going to be fussy cutting it so it doesn't matter too much. And what color should we make the face? Now that I know this is a green, let me make a face yellow. Hopefully this really is a yellow. Okay, that works. Okay, I will be back. I'm back. Okay, finished playing cards. I came back. I hated her green hair, so I colored it in brown. And I fussy cut this and this while I was charging my phone again so I could keep recording. And let's finish this up. This is just a little ruler, and we'll do it, let's see, sort of a tan. That's good. I'm just going to go right over it, and the ink will show right through. So I went to my clubhouse and we played cards outdoors. It was a beautiful night. We were playing that game, Hand and Foot, that my friend's husband taught us, the podiatrist. And we had a lovely time. And let's see, we played 5 hands. We didn't keep score, but we won 2, and the other team won 3. So basically we lost, but we had fun. And it was just nice getting together. We did it last week. Hopefully it'll be a weekly thing. But it seems like a lot of us get busy and stuff comes up. So I'm grateful for whenever we do get together. Okay, next we have a crown. I'm just going to make it yellow. Why? I have no clue. I guess I should have made it more gold. I'll cut that out. Now, I saw a seahorse. See, I always have trouble remembering that name. In person, and I can't remember what color it was. I don't know if it was colorful or not. So I think I'm going to make him blue. Because I like this color. And we'll say it's a fantasy. But I was amazed to see it. I saw it recently, and that's about life size, actually. I thought because they had the word horse in them, they were these great big things. I was so surprised when I saw one. And they use their tail to curl around something to keep them steady, from what I could see. It was very interesting to watch them. And let's see, that was the lightest color. So we'll just do a little bit of the darker color. Next video, I'm all ready for it. It's going to be my March cash stuffing. Last month, I was right on time. But January, I was like 9 days late because I was away. And I got so mixed up, so that didn't work. Okay, I think I'm going to do a violet-y color chair. This is like a light violet. And maybe I'll use all 3 colors. I'll make different parts of it a different color. First, they released these pens in like a fine tip. Well, not really fine, but not a brush. And then they came out with them with the brush tips, which in a way is a little bit better for the blending. But I haven't been coloring much except for coloring things in like this. And so they've been pretty much sitting there, which isn't so good. They'll dry out, and I'll have wasted a lot of money because these things were not cheap. But what are you going to do? I have a whole wall behind me. I'll post a picture if I remember of different pictures that I colored, and that's just a small amount. And then when I go on my cruises, I take 3 pictures that are kind of tropical, nautical themes, and I hang them on the outside door of the ship, of our room. And then when you're walking down the hall, it's fun because you can see your room, which is kind of nice. On the last cruise, 2 doors before us, somebody had their door decorated, and we were not really close to the elevator. So it was very nice when we would see that. We knew our room was just 2 rooms away. And then someone also had suggested that you should take a picture of you standing in front of your door and make it your phone screensaver. And you should have the cabin number showing. So if you ever lose your phone, whoever picks it up will see right away what room you're in. I absolutely don't like this. Nice part of stamping, you could always restamp it. I'm just going to go over this. I might have liked it better if I had blended out the colors, but okay, we'll just do a two-tone. And then we'll cut that out, and this page is done. And then we just have this other page. These were all Tim Holtz stamps that I think I had never even opened the package, which unfortunately happens pretty frequently. Okay, that's better. Okay. Now, these are just going to be a bunch of browns. This is a rope. Wonder what knot this is. When I was in it's a boat rope. Optional knot and a loop. When I was in Girl Scouts, we learned all of the knots. I still use a square knot sometimes, and I even say to myself how to do a square knot. So I finished all of the bookmarks that I had started on my last video. I was pretty happy with the way they came out, so that was good. Let's see, I need a gray for the anchor because it would be silver. I started working in my patterns book again, coloring. I really enjoy that. And I've also done a lot of mandalas. Different people say it different ways. Actually, I kind of went out of the line, so we're gonna, I mean, it should be open now. It's gonna be closed up. Okay, and I don't know, they have an anchor, a rope, a wheel, and a crab. So let's make this crab. Do you eat crab? I love crab. I love garlic crabs. There's one place that has garlic crabs sometimes near us. I guess it depends on the season. And I'm a really fast eater. But when I'm working on those garlic crabs, I'm the last one done. And I am a mess. And I stink from garlic. But I love every minute of it. We haven't been there, I guess, since before COVID. They got very expensive. And then one night we went to have them and we were very disappointed they didn't even have them. So that was a little frustrating. Okay, so everything's colored. Now it's time. I'm just going to fussy cut this page because this is going to be a little bit more complicated. And then I will put them in the ABC book. If I can find my scissor. I just had it out. I just cut these. Oh boy. No, don't fall, don't fall. I have you ready there for another video. Well, oh, here they are. Here's one pair anyway. Okay, so let's cut out the club chair. So I was trying to think, should I call it a chair or a club chair? And then I realized they're both C's. So it doesn't matter. It goes on the C page. I went through all of my stamps and I pulled out any ones that had objects on it that I have not yet put in my glue book, my ABC book, and I pulled them out to stamp. And I still have a lot more to do, so that's good. Okay. And I'm going to use the trimmer for the ruler. Oh, I have all stuff piled up again. Okay, let's see if we got it straight. Not so much. Not so much. Well, we'll at least get most of it off. And then we'll just fix it up a little. And next is this. Easier if there's not a lot of stuff hanging out to fussy cut it. I'm going to have to look up and see what color they really are. These little bitty things. Does anybody have a fish tank? And do you have one in your fish tank? And can you have one in your fish tank? Do the other fish eat it? I don't know. You tell me. And as soon as I finish this and the crown, we'll put them in the ABC book and call it a day. And I will cut the others. See, sometimes when you have all of those little things there, you kind of have to just cut some of them off. Well, this is going to be a little tough. All right, let's get this piece off first. Okay. Now I have to figure out how to get inside that curlicue. And I may just color some more blue. This is very awkward. Whoa, I have to be the world's worst fussy cutter. Well, that's all I'm doing with that. And let's see which colors did I use. I believe this one. There. And let's just go over here. Go around the edge a little bit. Okay. That's the best I can do. Not perfect, but I tried. I like to keep all my pens out while I'm working. Otherwise, if I put them back, I have like 30 more, and I want to fix something up, I don't have them. So, or I pull out the wrong one. Nearly done here. Tomorrow is a day of chores. And hopefully I'll get some exercise in. Although, when you run around with enough chores, you are doing exercise. Okay, that looks good. These I'll take care of later. The crown I'm not thrilled with. Let's see if we what we can do with this. Garbage, recycle, not interested, don't like it. Okay, so let's just put these in the ABC book, and that's it. Okay, so we have S, C, I was thinking of doing grandfather's clock, but I'm not. SCR, CM, so let's do C first. C's are filling up. I'm thinking seahorse. I pulled the C page. Nope. Look at that, all of that. I didn't have a clock yet. Do now. Nice comfy chair. I wish I could take a chair like this when I go to my weekend away. M for mermaid. I already have a mermaid. Now I have two mermaids. Put her right here. Look at that. I spent all that time coloring her. Gave her green hair, which she kind of has here, and I didn't color that one. But I like her. And let's see, just the seahorse. Oh, and the ruler. R. Oh, already have a ruler. I guess I should look first. But that's 2 pages, so that's okay. Put it right along the edge. And next is, I already have a seahorse. Oh my God, I can't be original anymore. Oh, look at that. The coloring is so similar. That's really funny. Well, this one is originally colored by Mindy. Okay. Well, that was a lot of redundant stuff. Wasted a lot of time on that. Let me see if I have a crab or a rope. No crab. No rope. The wheel and the anchor. I have an anchor already, but I have these other 2 pages, so I'll put it here. And the wheel. There's another name for that. More specific. Don't have that here. All right. So I will work on these, and that is it. You have a lovely day. I will release this in the morning. Going to bed now. And you take care. Bye. Thanks for watching.